tell me one thing that somebody can do to protect the environment. Save resources. Okay, good. What else?
We can recycle plastic.
Recycle plastic, like water bottles. Okay. What else? Fernando, what do you think? What's one thing you can do to recycle? Can you recycle things? What else can you recycle besides plastic, she said? Paper, okay. Yes, sir.
We can recycle milk cartons.
Milk cartons? Yes, ma'am. Old things, okay. All right, good. You guys all had really good answers. What I want you to do is I want you to put those cards in one pile in the middle of your table. I'll collect them in just a minute. Put them in one pile in the middle of your table. Quickly put them in one pile in the middle of your table. All right, so let's go back to our objective again for today. Let me get everybody to focus up here. We're going to explore the roles of responsible citizens in preserving the environment. That's a lot of information there, isn't it? So let's start with roles. Let's look at what roles means. Explore the roles. Jamion, what do you think roles means? What does that mean? Roles of responsible citizens. What do you think that means? You have a role. What does that mean? What do you think, young man? A job to do. Very good, very good. How about a part or a function? So in your table, everybody has a role, right? This is saying, what's the role of a responsible citizen? Okay? All right, the next word that might give us a little bit of problems, responsible. What does responsible mean? Yes, ma'am.
Something you have to do.
Have to do? Okay, good, good. What else? What else? Acting like an adult. Is that what you said? That's good. Okay. All right. Being responsible is doing the right thing. Okay. So this question is asking us, what is your role in doing the right thing as a citizen so far? Okay. What is a citizen? What is a citizen? Somebody that hasn't answered a question. Young lady. Person that does their work. Okay. Every community has citizens. We're all community citizens of Hughes, right? Okay. We're also United States citizens, okay? So as a citizen, you have certain responsibilities and roles. As a citizen, you should obey the rules. You should have a good attitude. You should protect the environment. Okay, those are just some of the things as a citizen you do, okay? So we've got roles, responsibilities, and citizens. What does preserving mean? When I think of preserving, I think of my grandmother preserving peaches and apples in these jars. What does preserving mean? How about somebody from this table? What does preserving mean? Anybody know? You want to give it a try? What? Service something? What else? Collect? Saving it? How about keeping it in its original state? Okay? So it's just, you have a jacket, you want to preserve your jacket. You want it to stay just like it when you first got it. Some of you got some nice tennis shoes on. How about Air Jordans? When you buy those Air Jordans, they're really expensive, aren't they? You want to preserve them and keep them just like they were when you got them, right? So that's kind of what preserving means. You want to keep them just like they were when you got them. All right, so the last word that we want to look at before we review it again is environment. We've studied environment. What's our environment? Yes, ma'am.
The earth.
The earth. Okay. What else? That's good. Well, those are all involved in our environment. The environment includes a lot of things, everything around us, right? The world in which we live is the environment, okay? So, you recently did some essays, and I think somebody told me a minute ago you did them on recycling, replanting trees, and conserving energy. Is that right? So each group did a different essay, okay? So right now we're going to we're going to focus on this objective for today. We're going to explore roles, responsibilities of citizens in preserving the environment. Keeping the environment like we want those Air Jordans. We buy them, they're nice and clean and everything. So we want our environment to be nice and clean after we use it. Okay? So we're going to talk about some roles of responsible people. That's all of us, responsible citizens, okay? That's our objective for today. All right, we're going to watch this video for just about 2 minutes, okay? And it's got some music, it's pretty cool. So focus up here on the smart board. It cooperates with us today. There it goes. Words go pretty quick. You have to watch the words. These are all things that are preserving the environment. Things you can do to preserve the environment. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do today, we're going to still remember our goal is exploring the roles of responsible citizens in preserving the environment. Okay. Today we're going to create a billboard, and I've created a billboard already. I'm going to move the front for a second and show everybody. I created a billboard about conserving energy. Okay. This is what you're going to do today. Okay. I put my name on the top. So you'll put your group members' names on the top of your billboard, okay? I'm going to get you some colored markers, and you're going to use your notes from your essays. You should have lots of notes in your folders. Okay? My topic is conserve energy. So I made a light switch, right? So I made some things also on the bottom here. These are things that represent my light switch here. Turn off lights and electronics when not in use. That conserves energy, doesn't it? Turn off water while you're brushing your teeth. That conserves water, doesn't it? Save hot water, shorter showers or less water in the tub. That'll conserve water, won't it? Open your blinds and curtains on sunny days. That'll make your house warmer if you open up and get some light in there. You won't have to turn on all the lights. Insulate your water heater. Use machines like washers and dryers after 8 p.m. at night, when other people aren't all using their electricity. Clean out air filters in your heating and cooling systems. These are just a few things that you can do to conserve energy. Okay? So what we're going to do today, we're going to have about 30 minutes. Your group is going to design a billboard. What topic does this group have right here? Replanting trees? Okay, what does this group have? What's your topic?
Energy.
Recycling energy? Conserving energy. You have the same one as me, don't you? Okay, what about this group?
Recycling.
Recycling. Okay. All right, I need one person from each group in just a minute to go to this box over here and get about 5 or 6 markers. Just a minute, just a minute. One person, okay? Just a minute, I'm going to explain the instructions of it. So, while you're at your group is going to have a rubric also. Let's look at the rubric before we go get our markers. Let's look at our rubric. Our rubric tells us what? Somebody raise your hand and tell me what a rubric is. Yes, ma'am. Tells us what to do, okay? But it also tells you how you're going to be graded, okay? Tells you how you're going to be graded. If you want to get an A, there's certain things you have to do to get an A. If you don't do those things, then you won't get the grade you want. Okay? So we're going to try to pull up this rubric. My son holding an alligator. There's a rubric. Okay, let's take a look at the rubric. Okay, you're going to make this billboard with your group. All right, you're going to have a title. I created a title. It's in purple here. Okay. It describes your project. It doesn't have to be the exact title of your essay. You can make it really creative if you want to. You need to have a title. Content. You create a poster that shows reasons and ways to protect the environment. That's what I did down the bottom down here. Reasons and ways to protect the environment. Okay? I could have put some extra things too. I may have not gotten full points. Accuracy. Our poster is factual and we can prove what we say from our notes. Okay? So you can use your notes to do this. Okay? You only have 30 minutes. After you finish this poster for our closing today, your group's going to come in front and we're going to all listen to you tell about your billboard. Okay? And we're all going to grade you. Everybody's going to have a rubric and they're going to grade each group. Okay? So each group is going to get to grade the other groups. Okay? And make sure that everybody has what they're supposed to. They're going to look at the rubric. Okay? All right. Is there any questions on what we're going to do today? What I want you to do within your group, I want you to communicate, all right, make this billboard. Okay? Doesn't have to be fancy. It has to cover the things in the rubric. And I'll leave that up on the screen so that you can see that, okay? All right, so one person from that group, go get some markers for your group. One person from this group, go ahead and get some markers. One person from here, get some markers. Just one person, just one person. Okay. And then I need somebody to come back here to me and get a piece of poster paper. Just one from each group. Okay, girls, once you get your markers, go back to your table. Okay, remember you're going to work with your group, and I'll hand out the rubrics to each group. If you have any questions, look at the rubric. Remember, you're going to put your name on the top and the title first. Yes, ma'am. Yes, put them small, really small on the top. Okay, you guys understand what I want you to do? Put your names on the very top, real small. Okay, really small on the top, and then put your title. Okay, guys, put your names first, real small on the top, and then put your title a little bit bigger. Okay, guys, put your names up on the top, real small, and then I want you to put a title up in it so we can all see. Okay, I need you guys' cards. Where's your card in your group? Okay, don't spend too much